Hello David, we are here sitting in the ACJ319 with the German registration, which as a German I appreciate, of course. Thank you for that. Tell us a little bit about the plane, please.
Well, what we do at Airbus is we take the world's most modern aircraft family and we turn them into corporate jets. And this, as you say, is an ACJ319, and the big benefit for a customer is that it has the widest and the tallest cabin of any business jet. And that's particularly important in this market because corporate jet owners, they want to have an aircraft that will fly the mission that they want to do, so carry so many people from this city to that city, and they want to have a great cabin, and we have the best cabin. It's a big benefit because in traditional business jets, they're rather smaller. We're about twice the diameter of many business jets, and when you fly in a traditional business jet, you tend to take your seat and stay in your seat throughout the flight. But in an Airbus corporate jet, you can get up and move around the cabin very easily because it's such a wide cabin. And that's a much more sociable way to fly. So if a company is flying some customers to an event, for example, the company's team can easily talk to different people in different parts of the aircraft and then move on to talk to some others. If a billionaire is flying with family and friends, it's a much more face-to-face sociable experience. And governments also are customers, and there, if the head of state needs to have a meeting with some of his team or be briefed by one of his advisors, again, it's very easy to move around the aircraft.
We are sitting here on a sofa, and as you told me, this sofa can be folded out to a double bed.
That's right, this sofa becomes a double bed. There's another sofa a little bit in front, which can also be converted into a bed. This aircraft is actually certificated for 19 passengers, and every one of the seats goes flat, so everybody gets a good sleeping position.
So if you want to sleep for 2 or 3 hours, it doesn't make sense to sleep. But how many hours can you fly with this plane that you can utilize the bed?
Well, we've just announced earlier this year a new version of the aircraft, a new aircraft which we call the Neo for new engine option. We put new engines under the wings which are more efficient, and that gives the aircraft more range too. There are also sharklets at the tip of the wings which help to improve the range. And this aircraft, the ACJ319 Neo, will be able to fly for about 15 hours. So that's a flight non-stop from, say, Riyadh to New York. And it will bring much of the world within non-stop range of wherever you are. We actually find that people tend to fly mostly within a region. So a Middle East customer will probably fly mostly within the Middle East. When a Middle East customer flies further afield, it's typically to Europe, maybe London, Paris, or a Mediterranean resort. And the ability is there to go further if you want to.
So, and now when I've decided to buy this plane, how much money do I have to spend to get this kind of amazing interior and plane?
Well, an ACJ319, the list price is about 87 million US dollars, and that includes a VIP cabin.
And as you told me earlier when we talked that this plane is for sale, so it went into service 2009?
2008, the aircraft went into service. It's been flying for a private owner, and the private owner, when he is not using it, puts the aircraft on the market for VVIP charter. So this aircraft is available for VVIP charter, and as you said, the owner is now upgrading to a different aircraft, type undisclosed, and that's why they're selling this aircraft. But the owner's been very happy with the aircraft. It's a very nice, very tastefully decorated cabin, and it's certificated for public transport, so the aircraft can be used for revenue-earning flights as well as private flights.
Where's the plane normally stationed?
Well, the aircraft is operated by K5 Aviation, which is a company based in Germany. And when the aircraft is being flown, sometimes it will be parked at different places, but the company is German.
As I just realized that 87 million is not the budget I was having for this kind of a flight, what would be the hourly rental for this, to say so?
If you go to a VVIP charter operator and ask for a quote, they will want to know a bit more, like how long is the aircraft going to be at the destination or destinations, what sort of catering are you going to want, and so on. But a rough idea is you're probably going to be paying something like maybe $15,000 to $20,000 an hour.
Plus airport fees which occur.
I think that would probably be included.
Oh, it's included, okay.
Yeah.
And so if 19 people fit and you say 20,000, so it would be 1,000 roughly for each to enjoy the experience for 1 hour.
That's right.
If
you are flying a relatively short trip and if you have 19 people on board, then you can certainly approach the cost of flying business class or first class even with an airline. So if you have the need to move an extended family, a group of colleagues, customers, or a government and supporting staff, then you can do it in this aircraft. That's one of the advantages of an Airbus corporate jet, is that you can carry larger groups, something you cannot do with traditional business jets.
Yeah, and actually when you have the ACJ319 compared to a Lufthansa equipped, then you have only 90 people there, you have over 150, or depending on the configuration, even over 200 in the 321. So it's much more comfortable, and as you said, I like the idea, instead of flying business class for 1,000 euros, just to get 18 other people who share the 1,000 to get this wonderful experience.
Yeah, Airbus corporate jets are in the business of giving wings to lifestyles.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you.